Hi everybody, it's Steve here, and it is Talkie Tuesday. Tuesdays are, I'm going to talk about what's going on, how I'm feeling, and just how everything's going at this point. And a lot of stuff is going on. Just finished lifting weights, and I can definitely tell a difference with the CO bugging me. I'm not able to lift as much weight as I usually do. I'm getting weaker sooner, so that's bugging me. But I'm going to start slow. I talked to Kelly. Kelly thinks I should definitely do some kind of physical test to show where I'm at and to do some different things that normal people wouldn't do, like some martial arts stuff. I did find a physical test online. Ashley, come here. Come here. This dog's collar is the worst. Okay, go lay down. Sorry about that, guys. But it's a physical test. It's 7 different exercises. You do each exercise for 50 seconds and rest for 10 seconds and see how many things you can do. So that one looks pretty tough. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it. I may post that on Thursday. But something very interesting happened on Monday. I had a knock on my door and opened it. It's this big burly redneck guy. And he's like, "You Steve Crider?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "Just go saw you on the news." He didn't have a computer and he was wanting help. So he looked me up in the phone book and came to my house and found me. And he's 300 pounds, he's got high blood pressure, he was out of breath walking up to my door. Nice guy, really wants some help. So that was pretty freaking awesome that guy came walking up to my door. So I agreed to help him. I was planning on starting some coaching and doing that in the near future, but I guess you know when you're on the right path when they're coming to you, and you know life is pushing you in that direction. So I had an idea for my local, what I'm going to call it locally, but I don't know, it might be something I could do online also. Just got to do some searches on names and see if someone's used this yet. But it was pretty awesome. So I talked to that guy. We're supposed to get together this weekend. We'll loan him my copy of Forks Over Knives and whatnot. I do appreciate you guys enjoying the weigh-in video and the milkshakes and the singing of the Change Your Mind song. So it's something to look forward to, something different on every Monday. So I'm not saying I'm going to sing and dance every Monday, but I'm going to try to keep it light and have some fun with it and do some things that I wouldn't normally do. You know, it's all about getting outside that box. I'm a 41-year-old man, and I'm singing and dancing and acting like a fool on YouTube. Now, what 41-year-old man does that crap? Who? Really? Well, why not? Who says we can't laugh and have a good time and have no shame? I mean, really? When you stop playing is when you start getting old. Isn't that what they said in the Twilight Zone movie? So, but no, that was really awesome. Now, I've got another issue going on. I've got some teeth problems. And it's not from juicing or going raw foods. I was already starting to have some tooth decay issues before this. It's been something I've been battling for the last 2 years, because my dumbass, when I was smoking before, I found that cough drops, right after you smoke, you pop a cough drop in your mouth and it completely neutralizes the taste, the smell of tobacco. So, not thinking, and I used to have really great teeth, I was just using cough drops that had sugar in them. So, did that for like 1.5 years, and that started the whole tooth decay issue. So, I've been doing some research trying to find a way to reverse tooth decay. My dentist says it's not possible, but it's got to be possible, because your teeth are not dead things in your mouth. So they're growing, they're rematerializing, they're mineralizing, they're demineralizing. So there's got to be a way that you can build them up and reverse that process. So that's something I'm going to be working on. One thing I came across was oil pulling. Has anybody heard about oil pulling? It's to me, I was like, oil pulling, that sounds a little weird. But I did some research into that. Basically what you do, and they say it's best to use coconut oil because coconut oil fights bacteria and whatnot. There's lots of bacteria in your mouth, and tooth decay is basically a bacteria. But you take a tablespoon of coconut oil, put that in your mouth, and you swish it around in your mouth for 10 to 15 minutes every morning. It's also supposed to be a great natural way to whiten your teeth. So I'm going to start doing that every single morning. It's also supposed to detoxify your body, and does several other things, but I don't remember them all because I've been doing a lot of research tonight, so I'm kind of on overload right now on that stuff. But I did find a good natural toothache medicine. You take half a clove of garlic, put it in your mouth over the tooth that's bothering you, and chew on that. Now granted, I can only chew on it for about 15 to 20 seconds, but that did take away some of the tooth pain I'm having right now. But that's something else I'm going to be looking into over this next journey is trying to figure out a way, good natural way to take care of your teeth. I do floss quite a bit. Those of you that are doing juice fast, there's so many people doing a juice fast right now. Do not forget to floss, and do not forget to brush your teeth regularly. Actually, step it up one time more than what you normally did. If you only brush twice a day, you need to brush 3 times a day, because the acids and whatnot in some of the fruits can harm your teeth. So be sure and brush more than what you were before you start your juice fast. So, but yeah, there's got to be a natural cure for remineralizing your teeth. They're not dead things in your mouth. You should be able to regrow them. So what else was I going to cover? Okay, sorry about that. I had an interruption there. Roommate was going through. The other thing I wanted to cover is I'm having a lot of people coming at me wanting me to help them with the juicing thing, just like the guy that came to my house today. I was thinking about having a juice class just locally here. So, but lots of things have been going through my head. I would like to have or sponsor or put on a raw food festival. There is a great mountain range here, and it's something that I'd like to do some kind of weekend retreat for the middle part of the country. It seems like all these cool things always go on in Arizona and California, and you know, the Woodstock Fruit Festival that's up in New York. There never seems to be anything right here in the central part of the United States. So I thought it would be cool to try and put together something like that. That's something else I've been thinking about. But no, I'm doing pretty good. I'm starting to feel really good again. I'll tell you that. It's only been a couple of days, and I'm already starting to get that energy and that focus and that beam of light back that I had before. So it's amazing how fast things get kicked back into gear. So, but I've got Workout Wednesday coming. That's tomorrow. So I'm going to show you guys some of my cardio that's coming. And Thursdays, I wasn't going to plan on posting videos on Thursdays. But Thursday I may, if I have time, to squeeze in a physical test, just to kind of show where I'm at. I'm going to carry my camera around and maybe shoot some random things throughout my days, the next couple of days, showing, you know, physical things when I come across opportunities like do pull-ups or different things. So, but anyways, that's it for Tuesday. So leave your comments, hit the like button. If you have any questions or you want to ask me something, email me, hit me up on Facebook, whatever. You guys are awesome. I'm Steve, the Raw Food Kempo Master. Anyways, you guys have the weapons, now fight.